So this video doesn't have a lot of structure to it, so I'm already going to be freaking panicking and it's going to scare the shit out of me when it comes out. Also, I see a handful of new subscribers on my channel. I mean, I owe you a long overdue welcome. I mean, I hope my videos are decent enough to make your day at least, 3.5% better. And I also hope you're making yourself at home here. And by that, I mean, you better take off your shoes when you come into my house. You don't want to leave all that dirt everywhere. I want to see that like right at the door, okay? I don't want to have to clean that. Carpet is very hard to clean. Anyways, I've been watching some videos like the troglodyte that I was after I got my discounted chocolates. Oh, by the way, how was everybody's weekend? Is everybody doing all right? Mine was pretty cool. I mean, I was off of social media. I unplugged my TV. I walked around. It was pretty funny because I plugged back my TV because I wanted to play some God of War. Anyway, there are a lot of funny videos. I mean, I just saw this one where Patrick brings out a blue eyes white dragon, and I was like, holy shit, this is hilarious. How did he do that? Who's the editor here? Is blue eyes an instrument? And then I got a comment on one of my videos saying, hey, you should do more INFJ videos. And I'm like, what? This piece of radioactive waste? Okay. And then 2 and 2 were put together, and then this happened. This is kind of a weird one because the INFJ sense of humor can range from lighthearted but subtle. It can be sarcastic. It can have sexual themes sometimes. It can be insensitive. It can even be downright dark and demented, but it still kind of leaves room for you to kind of laugh. But the common theme here is that it's irreverent. Sometimes it will have an odd and insane continuity to it, and either no one gets your humor or everybody is surprised by the thought of, oh my god, I thought you were more innocent than this. And to be completely honest, I can't really come up with a here's 5 different ways you can detect INFJ sense of humor. And I'm guessing you've watched a ton of videos on the topic already, so I'm just gonna spit out some memories I had and then I'm just gonna count on you to get a sense of it. And for the record, I will be represented by this picture of Ben & Jerry's mint chocolate cookie, the most underrated flavor in the world. There was this one time in math class when I was comparing notes with my friend. She will be represented by the stock photo of a pineapple. And one of the answers that I got in one of the problems was 1/4. My friend didn't have the answer, and she asked me for the answer. And then I gave her a quarter. There was this one time I was shopping at Target, and then I bumped into one of my friends. She will be represented by the stock photo of apple pie because she is such a sweetie. Anyways, we were catching up, and then she asked me, how are your siblings? And then I was like, oh, they're a pain in my ass as usual. And being a more mature gal, she already got it. She was giggling a little bit because the way I said that, you would think that the next thing that would come out of my mouth is, but they're my pain in my ass. So yeah, that was a story. I remember passing a note to my friend in one of my classes. It was a note. There was this one other time that I was texting my friend. He will be represented by this picture of the Hawaiian flag. So I wanted to see if he was free to hang out, but then he couldn't because, quote unquote, he and his bro had plans for that day. And I don't know why, but the next thing that came to mind was, well, go up to your bro and tell him to piss off. Followed instantly by, JK, enjoy your day, bro. Hope you have fun, alright? Thank goodness I followed that up because he replied back, LMAO, thanks, bro. Because if I didn't follow up, I think he would have been like, what the F, bro, LOL. There was also this one time I was passing a note to my friend in class. It was a Galaxy note. There was this one time when my friends and I were going to our chem lab and we were in the elevator. They will be represented by Princess Jasmine and Jason Derulo. And then, oh my god, this is how stupid we are. Anyways, we were talking about like organic compounds and then someone in our little trio said, mass. And then I remember that being so funny. And then these 2 women were coming in and then they were talking about like what older women talk about. I don't know, like faculty meetings or something. And then one of them was eating something off of a container. And then I noticed she dropped something on the ground. And then her friend was like, oh, you dropped your nuts. There was this one time in class, somebody in student government was passing a petition around. I think it was about more funding for the school, even though we were kind of well off already. And everybody was writing their names. The paper kind of looked like this, except more than half of the list was filled out already. And then when the petition was passed to me, I wrote my name down. And then I had this funny idea where a few lines later, I would write the name Paco, and but with my non-dominant hand so that no one would expect anything. And then like 2 minutes later, somebody from the other side of the class was like, "Who's Paco?" And like the way that the person said it made me lose my shit. Let's see, one more. I remember this one time when I was in high school and then I was talking to this foreign exchange guy from Germany. Now he will be represented by the Germany flag, obviously. And then this was like a long time ago, but he wanted to know a little bit about American culture, and then we were conversing and all that, and he wanted to meet more people. And then he was like, I'm tired and I want to know how you says this. Renew my energy so I will meet people. And then I was like, yeah, I'll show them my renewable energy. Now let me remind you again, we were in high school and this was an awkward exchange already. And when I said that, it was like a terrible attempt at establishing rapport via horrendous dick joke. But then he was like, David, that's not my name by the way. David, you know that global warming does not exist. And then he was kind of deadpan and serious about it. You see why he's represented by the German flag here? Because if you look closely, the color green represents humor.